Mollie Hemingway is the editor-in-chief of The Federalist, and Batya Ungar-Sargon is the author of Bad News: How Woke Media is Undermining Democracy. They both join us now. Welcome to both of you, ladies. Love having you on. I'm going to start with you, Mollie. I mean, call me cynical, but, the day after this, thing by Comer proves that, 10% really did go to the big guy, all of a sudden we get this weepy op-ed by Hunter Biden.
Yeah, it's a really amazing claim made by Hunter Biden. I think he's trying to say that he peddled influence for his family and took money from corrupt entities across much of the world because he was an addict. That doesn't seem like the best defense, first of all. But secondly, it has nothing to do with why the rest of the family participated in this influence peddling scheme. And yes, the day before we learned that 10% went to the big guy, Joe Biden, from just one of these deals that Hunter Biden was involved in. And I don't want to say that the addiction has nothing to do with it, because if Hunter Biden were a really high-functioning person with excellent business skills, a very sober attitude on life, that for some reason companies across the world wanted to pay him money, that would be a much better story for the entire Biden family than the fact that this money did in fact go to someone who did not seem particularly stable or making good decisions. It speaks to the corruption of the Biden family business and how it really was all about Joe Biden's influence and taking money because of who Joe Biden was and what position he had in the government.
Yeah, and it also speaks very poorly of Joe Biden himself. I mean, here was a dad that knew his son was addicted. He needed to be in rehab. He needed to be away from temptation. And yet they put him at the center of a scandal with tons of money and tons of intrigue and certainly an unstable situation for a person going through this addiction that he writes so vividly about in this op-ed and, of course, in his book. Batya, what's your take on this?
I really urge all of your viewers to read this op-ed. It is just so absolutely appalling. The self-pity, the self-aggrandizement, the gaslighting, accusing Fox News of talking about his addiction when all you have to do is turn on Fox News to see that they covered the corruption that he was engaged in. But I just want to make one point. He says again and again that in attacking him as an addict, you're attacking the rest of Americans. We know that we have this problem in America, 20 million Americans who have a substance abuse problem. And I found that so disgusting because the people who are suffering from addiction in this country, the people who are dying deaths of despair from addiction and alcoholism and suicide are Americans without a college degree who have a life expectancy that is 10 years less than if you have a college degree. And for this son of privilege to stand there and steal the valor and the suffering of these people who his own father was part of the administration, the Obama administration, that sold out the futures of Americans without a college degree. It is really, truly, truly appalling.
Yeah, and sold out the country. And now look at the situation we're on in the international, global, foreign policy that we're dealing with. And we have a president who is potentially, likely, as this Comer investigation moves forward, compromised by the Chinese. It's really scary stuff. And this op-ed is really pathetic. All right, Batya, Mollie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.